Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Gonna be going over some niche fragrances with you guys today. Got this one right here, Electimuss Jupiter. This is the first Electimuss that I've covered on the channel, along with 3 BDK fragrances, which are in my pack for maxaroma this month. They are right here. They're in my maxaroma pack this month. Each one is 8 mils in size, and I'll go over each fragrance to let you guys know what they are and how they smell. I'll also give this one away, and we're going to give away a maxaroma gift card in this video too, so let's jump into it. In case you guys are unaware of maxaroma, link in the description both to their website and to this pack. They're a great source for discounted niche and designer fragrances. So if you're buying a fragrance or you're thinking about buying a fragrance, check them out. So I guess first off, let's talk about the Electimuss fragrance, and then we'll check out the BDK fragrances right here. And the reason that I went with BDK this month for my pack is because last month I tried Rouge Smoking. That was the first one from the house that I tried, and I was really impressed. I liked that fragrance a whole lot. So I wanted to check out some more, and that's actually why I put them in the pack, so I could check out these 3 right here and see if BDK is a house that I need to pay more attention to, or if it's kind of a one-off where Rouge Smoking is really good and the others maybe aren't. So that's why I picked those up. First up, let's take a look at the box. Feels pretty good in the hand. It's not super heavy, but it's pretty nice. As you can see, it opens up like so. Fragrance sits down inside here. Got a nice foam feel to it with this sort of, what is that? Almost like a faux leather design with a velvety feel. And then it's soft to the touch up at the top here. You can see here on the front of the box, it says Electimuss, and then you have this sticker where it has the name of the fragrance, Jupiter. On the back of the box, you have the name of the house, on the back of the box, you get the name of the fragrance, the ingredients right here, made in England. And here is the bottle. It's actually really nice, very heavy in the hand. It's got kind of a square design, but with the corners shaved, as you can see right there, almost a sunburst pattern on the bottom of the bottle right there. Then it has this interesting sort of wrap around the bottle right here over the glass. On the top of the cap, you have the Electimuss logo. It does click into place, but don't pick this up by the cap. The bottle's super heavy, so that's not going to be safe. I know a lot of you do not pick up bottles by the cap, but I know some do. And I'll go ahead and waste a spray for you guys here really quickly so you can see how it works. Really nice. It's got a pressurized atomizer, good stuff. So this one opens up a sort of a medicinal oud vibe to it. It's not really off-putting to me. I think it smells pretty nice, but some people out there are not gonna like it. People that are not fans of that medicinal sort of feeling, not gonna like it, because in the opening it does come across that way to me. There's also a little bit of a bitter undertone in the opening. It's not super bitter, but it's definitely there. You can pick it up. And there are some notes here that are kind of working to contrast that bitterness and that medicinal vibe in the oud, labdanum being one of those. But in the initial opening, it doesn't work so much as a contrast. So the saffron, the labdanum, they're in the opening, they're more like nuances in the open. That bitter woodiness, that's the main thing that you're gonna get. The saffron, labdanum, they're more like support initially. That bitterness though fades away pretty quickly, and then you get some incense that comes in, becomes more prominent, more noticeable, and it gets like a little powdery touch to it. And as it dries down, to me, this one actually gets a lot better. It becomes more this dusty, sort of smoky, woody fragrance, dark woods almost. That's the main thing going on here. Oud, sandalwood, and vetiver through the mid, and it takes on this kind of mysterious vibe to it. Really nice, actually. Once you get through that opening, that bitter sort of medicinal opening gets a whole lot better. In the dry down, you've got some ambrette mixing with the woods, along with some vanilla and some tonka. So you get a little warmth, a little sweetness from those notes. And actually, at one point in the fragrance's lifespan, it reminds me a little bit of a sauna. I know that sounds weird, but it does. Not a sweaty sauna, just the feeling of when you walk into a sauna, a dry sauna, and it's very woodsy, sort of cedary. I actually picked that up as this one dries down. So kind of an interesting facet that maybe some people won't key in on at all, but for me, I picked that up a little bit. This one is actively better in cold weather. In warm weather, it's not as nice. In cold weather, it kind of jumps off your skin, livens up a little bit. It makes it come alive, and it smells a lot better, in my opinion. This is not a fragrance made for warm weather or even neutral weather. I think cold weather, this one really shines. Projection above average, longevity above average, but it's not overwhelmingly so. Really well done, Electimuss Jupiter. Now let's jump into these three right here. And I guess we'll go ahead and do the giveaway. So if you want to be entered in the giveaway, you need to like this video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment below saying you want to be entered into the giveaway. Let me know which of these three fragrances you think is the most interesting, or the one that you would want to smell the most. So roughly 10 days from today, I'll choose a winner through random comment picker, and I will post that winner on the community tab of my YouTube page. All you have to do is check and see if you're a winner. If you are, get in touch with me. I'll get you your prize. The first name that I draw will get the gift card. It's a $50 gift card this month. The second person will get this right here. Let's see, first up, Nuit de Sable. Nuit de Sable. This one has sandalwood, nutmeg, cardamom. It's actually got a note of sand in there as well, along with rose, ambroxan, and musk. And then I think also tonka is in here. So this one, very nice. I like this one a lot, actually. I wore it a couple times, so whoever wins this, there's a little bit missing. Sorry about that. I did wear it. The rose here is really prominent. Pick it up really early on, but it's not a feminine fragrance. The rose is very nice. It's fresh. It's got this nice liveliness to it. The spiciness in here, very appealing as well. Performance on this one above average, so there's a lot to like about this one. Interestingly enough, when I looked this one up online, it did seem a little bit divisive. Some people did not care for this one, but I actually think that it's pretty nice. Of these three, I would say it is my second favorite of these three in the pack. And then we have Glace Charnel. This one is actually the one that is my least favorite of the three, but I don't think it's bad. This one has a really interesting note breakdown. It's got cardamom, it has fig, it has black tea, and I love tea in fragrances. It's also got iris, so that's another note I really like. There's vetiver, also really like that. It's a very appealing fragrance. The performance on it is not great for me. So longevity, projection, not really monstrous with this one, but it doesn't always need to be. So you've got green cardamom off the top. It's not really that syrupy, sweet sort of cardamom, very much a green one. The black tea, the fig, you get all of those right away when you spray this one on. The opening is one of my favorite parts of the fragrance, if not my favorite part. As it dries down, sandalwood becomes the main focus of the scent. It does, though, have a little bit of a feminine touch to it, so it leans feminine. I still think it's unisex. I still think a guy can pull this off, but it does have a little feminine lean to it as it dries down. If you really like sandalwood fragrances, though, you could very much enjoy this one. Still worth checking out, still an above average fragrance in terms of just the whole package. And then my favorite of these is this one right here, Creme de Queer. Creme de Queer. So this one makes use of a white suede note, and the suede in here is very nice. It's soft, a little bit creamy. There's a bunch of citrus off the top along with pineapple. Pineapple is what you're gonna get the most of the fruits in the opening, and then there's also grapefruit, bergamot, and mandarin orange in the open. It's got a really nice sparkle to it. It's got this nice effervescence, almost like it's carbonated, really sparkles, bubbles off your skin. Maybe that's not the best way to put it, but you get what I'm talking about. The suede is not aggressive, not dirty, very nice, very clean. It does lean slightly feminine, so it's another unisex fragrance that leans a little bit feminine. In general, I think this house does seem to trend that way. Not that that's a negative or anything. And then you have this warm, fuzzy cashmere note that sits underneath it all. Really nice, very well done. This one, like I said, my favorite of the three. I would love to smell this on my wife. I would just adore that. I would still wear it myself just because I like the way it smells, but this one, really think that it would work well for my wife. And in the dry down, there's a little bit of muskiness, gives it this kind of powdery feel. I could probably do without that in this fragrance, but still really nice. Big thumbs up. So there we go. 3 Bdk Parfums. This one on maxaroma. Check that out. Link in the description. One of you will win this one. I'll actually go ahead and put this in the box for you. So I'm not going to take these back out. I'm going to seal this up right now, right here. Maybe. There. Not opening that again. One of you will be the next one to open that. Then Electimuss Jupiter, really nice. Gonna look into this house a little bit more. Like the bottle, really heavy. Box is okay, bottle, real nice. And the fragrance here is really good. This one grew on me. First time I wore it, I thought, you know, it's pretty good. The more I wore it though, the more I liked it. It's really that dry down. The dry down for me is nice. And if you've smelled these, feel free to leave that in the comments below. But remember, if you want to be entered in the giveaway, you know what to do. All right, thanks for hanging out with me. Good luck to everybody that enters the giveaway. See you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys. Oh, and stay safe out there.